Hi, and welcome to Dog Fostering 101. I'm Jackie Adams, foster mom and learning and development professional. This podcast is for anyone who's new to fostering, thinking about saying yes for the first time, or navigating those early days and looking for practical tips, because fostering changes lives at both ends of the leash. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Foster Fast Track episode where we take big, important fostering concepts and break them down into quick, practical steps that you can use today. Before we jump in, I want to thank Maddie's Fund, a national family foundation established by Dave and Cheryl Duffield to revolutionize the status and well-being of companion animals. They are a national leader in expanding foster care, removing barriers, and supporting animal well-being organizations and keeping pets with their people. Their national efforts to make foster care easier and more accessible shape much of what we'll talk about today. Today's topic is the 5 most common fears new fosters have and why they're completely normal. Here's something you might not expect. Across the country, no matter the state, shelter, or experience level, new fosters tend to worry about the exact same things. And most of these fears aren't signs that you're not ready. They're signs that you care. Let's walk through these 5 fears that show up again and again, and why none of them mean that you're doing anything wrong. Fear number 1, I don't want to mess this up. Every foster feels this at some point. You're opening your home, you're giving your time, your heart. Of course you want to get it right. And sometimes that fear shows up only after something unexpected happens. I still remember the first time that I fostered 2 dogs at the same time. Herc, my big Mastiff mix puppy, had been playing beautifully with Trey, a sweet pitty mix. And they were doing everything right, running around the yard, play wrestling, even resting together on the couch. I thought, okay, we're good. They're best friends. But then Trey sniffed one of Herc's toys, a toy I should have picked up much sooner, and Herc growled and gave a quick nip to Trey's muzzle. Nobody was hurt, but I was absolutely mortified, honestly terrified. My brain instantly jumped to, did I almost cause a dog fight? Did I put these pups at risk? Would I have to report this to the shelter? Am I even cut out for fostering if I missed something so basic? That moment made me feel like I failed. But here's what I learned. Feeling overwhelmed doesn't mean you're not ready. It means you're learning. Shelters don't expect you to know everything. They expect you to ask questions, stay curious, and reach out when something feels off. Success in fostering isn't about perfection. It's about being present, adjusting when needed, and showing up again tomorrow. If you care enough to worry about messing up, you're already the kind of foster that most dogs need. Fear number 2, what if I can't handle this dog's behavior? This is one of the biggest worries new fosters have nationwide. Here's the reassuring part. Most behavior you see early on is stress, not personality. Dogs are decompressing, learning their environment, and figuring out what's safe. And you're not doing this alone. Your foster coordinator, your rescue or shelter, and your support team are there to guide you, whether that's a quick text, a video call, a phone call, or just so that you can do a small adjustment to their routine. You don't have to know everything, but you should try to stay connected. Number 3, what if they don't like me? This one is so common. New fosters often imagine a movie moment, the dog sprinting into their arms with an instant bond. But real life dogs in transition behave differently. Some freeze, some hide, some shut down completely. None of this means that they dislike you. It means they're processing more change than we can see. Your calm presence, gentleness, and willing to give them a set pace. That's what builds trust, not instant fireworks, just quiet consistency. Fear 4, what if something goes wrong? This fear is universal and valid. What if the dog gets sick? What if they don't eat? What if they act fearful or overwhelmed? Experienced fosters will tell you something small will go differently than you expect, and you can handle it. Not because you're an expert, but because you'll lean on your support team. That's what they're there for. The number 1 prediction of foster success isn't the dog. It's whether the foster feels comfortable reaching out early and whenever needed. You're not bothering anyone, you're part of a team. Fear 5. What if I can't say goodbye? Maybe the most universal fear of them all. Let me say this clearly. Falling in love with your foster doesn't mean you can't do this. It means you're exactly the kind of person who should be fostering. Loving a dog deeply and still letting them go creates space for the next one who needs you just as much. Goodbye isn't a failure. It's part of the ripple effect of fostering. Your love moves the dog from uncertainty to safety. People who worry are often the ones who make the biggest impact. The best fosters are not fearless. They're supported. And when you know you have help, those fears become something you can navigate instead of something that stops you. Fostering works because we do it together. A special thank you again to Maddie's Fund for inspiring today's topic and for supporting programs across the country in creating gentler, more accessible paths for people just like you and me. And if you liked this Fast Track episode, you'll definitely want to tune in for my upcoming interview with Kelly Dewar, The State of Fostering in America, What New Fosters Need to Know. We dive into what fosters are experienced nationwide, why so many people feel unsure or overwhelmed in the beginning, and the simple support that helps new fosters thrive. Before we wrap up, I want to share a really helpful resource related to today's topic. One powerful way to build confidence and prevent issues before they arise is to better understand what dogs are trying to communicate and how to respond. To support that, I recommend Foundations of Canine Communication and Safe Dog Handling from Maddie's Fund, along with their Foundations of Dog Communication, a 1-hour webcast. These resources break down body language, stress signals, and safe handling in practical, approachable ways. We'll share those links to those resources in the show notes below. Thanks for joining this Foster Fast Track episode. Now go snuggle a pup and have a great day. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Dog Fostering 101, everything I wish I knew when I began fostering. This episode was edited by Make Your Day Richer. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to follow us and check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Now go cuddle a pup and have a great day.